Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pentiment, the mordant monastic murder mystery set in the town of Tassing, of course. So, we've just woken up from a very restless dream. We've visited once again the ideal city, that place that we had visited back in the first episode, with Prester John and Aristotle and the Fool, and who was it, Lady Benedict, whomever she is? But now things are not looking quite so rosy there. Now the place is filled with fools and idiots and Lady Melancholia. So a big turn has definitely happened in the psyche of our main guy here, Andreas. So we've just woken up now, and it is St. John's Eve, and we have noticed that our young squire, our ward, our apprentice, Casper, is not in bed. And we told him to get into bed at bedtime, and goddammit, he's late. So you know what's going to happen. We're going to go out, we're going to find him, bring his ass back to bed, and give him a good hiding. Well, we probably won't do that last bit, but we are going to find him. So, let us get out and find him. We're going to stay in our PJs, of course, to really make it clear that we are not in a good mood. Look at this, honestly. So where would Casper be? He'd still be celebrating with the peasants, won't he? So let us go and find him. Was it the central? No, it was the town commons, wasn't it? Okay. Oh, where is he? Otto? Hello, Andreas. Enjoying the bonfire? Your costume looks just like a fancy night dress. This is my night dress, Otto. Yeah, we gotta say that. I woke up and Casper was gone. Have you seen him? No, I haven't seen the boy tonight. A group of townspeople went into the forest to collect herbs, though. You might see if you wandered off with them. Enjoy the festival while you're at it, Andreas. We're showing the abbot what for. So these guys are still in protest against the pretty draconian smackdown that the abbot has imposed on them. But I mean, goddammit, I'm with the villagers on this one here. Like, honestly, the abbot can just, he can stick it where the sun don't shine. Because he's being an ass. Let's be clear about that. He is. There's a lot of commotion tonight. It sounds like everyone's gone to the woods. So then let us go to the woods as well. Okay, what's going on here? I love this. Look at this, it just looks brilliant. Should we go to the Shrine of Sensatya, maybe? There he is. Hey, buddy. Master Andreas, what are you doing out here? Casper, thank God. I was worried when you didn't come back. Where have you been? What the hell are you still doing up? Yeah, why didn't you come back, buddy? Sorry, Master Maler. I was at the bonfire with Killian, but I heard a ruckus from deeper in the woods. I left to go see what it was. Father Gurno, what are you doing out here? I was chasing one of the townsfolk, but lost track of the costumed buffoon. The forest is off limits. I'll figure out who's breaking the rules and excommunicate them myself. What was that? Someone is screaming in town. They're really taking this nonsense too far this year. Let's go back to town and see what's happened. Let's go back to town together and see what the noise was. What are we still doing? Yeah, let's go back to town and see what's happened. Alright. What do you suppose has gone down? I mean, I've got an inkling. Whoa, what was that? Huh? I've never seen these flowers before. I wonder where they found them. Who was that running off anyway? It's too hard to tell who's who in these stupid costumes. We can worry about that later. Let's check on the town first. Yeah, let's check on the town first. You guys know what's happened, right? I've got an Sweet jeez. No! Is that Otto? Dear God, Werner, is he... dead? Yes, I'm afraid so. Someone released the rope. The platform crushed him. What? How did this happen? Baltas and Lerhard and I heard the crash and stepped outside to see what had happened. Right, then we saw a figure in a costume rushing off from the Rathaus. We know what the Rathaus is. It's a community hall where people meet, typically a council that governs day-to-day affairs under the authority of a lord. It must have been whoever released the rope. And what were you doing during all of this, Lenhard? Enjoying a light meal with these gentlemen. Ah, what a shame you can't blame me for this, Peter. Casper, look to see if Otto had a note. Huh? Do it! Why is he getting Casper to do it? No, Master, there's nothing. Are you certain? What were you expecting? I'm not sure. He thinks it's related to the... My God! Oh, sweet jeez. Otto! No, no! You... The abbot must have killed him. The bastard always had it out for Otto. We all knew it. We need answers. How dare you! I won't just stand here and be accused of such a foul act by a peasant. Go after him! Wait, no, the abbot was with us. He's innocent. That's right, there's no way he could have killed Otto. Casper's right, even if we don't have any proof. I mean, yeah. Grab the artist and the boy too. We'll get to the bottom of this. Casper, run! What? To the Abbey. What the hell? Why are we on the run? Sweet jeez. And when peasants get angry, like, it's all on the line. Come on, Casper. Brothers! To the library, now! They ran through the church, this way! Like, what are we gonna do, though? Barricade ourselves in the library? Oh, crud. They've locked the door. Uh-oh. Andreas, get out of the way. Otto's death demands justice. The abbot couldn't have killed Otto. He was with us when we found the body. That's true. He did arrive with you, but you don't know where he was before that, do you, Andreas? Who else would want to kill Otto? Coward, killer, Andreas, move! I'm not moving, I won't let you in. If you go after Gernot, the real killer will get away. I don't like this stance any more than you, but violence is not the answer here, Peter. Stand your ground. Gernot would not have had time to run from the commons to the forest to come back with us. I mean, that's true, but are the peasants likely to respond to logic? Let's appeal to their sense of justice. No mercy! Face us! He's a monster! If those monks don't come out, we'll set fire to the whole place and cook them. You've all gone mad. Even if you don't trust the abbot, trust me. I swear he wasn't the one to do it. He was with me. Look, Gunnar wasn't the only one who disagreed or disliked Otto. There must be someone else who killed him. You all have good reasons to hate the abbot, but he's not the culprit here. Everyone was in costume, so anybody could have had the chance to kill Otto for any reason. Can we really appeal to their sense of logic? Like... Look, Gurno wasn't the only one who disagreed or disliked Otto. I don't know. Like, which one... This one, maybe? Let's go for it. We should figure out why someone else would want to kill him. Fine, damn it. You've got 1 day to find whoever you think is the real killer, Andreas. Oh, crud. Otherwise, we will come back for the abbot. Oh, crud. 1 day? Andreas, all I want is justice for my husband. Please, you must find the murderer. I swear I will find whoever really killed Otto. I won't stop until I find who... Yeah, I won't stop until I find who killed him. Oh, crud. So we got like 1 day. Oh, jeez. Like, do we even have a list of suspects besides the abbot? The peasants are really convinced that Gurno killed Otto, but it was impossible. Peter's temper got in the way. The abbot is an easy target because he was at odds with Otto and his cause. It was no secret that Gurno and Otto were at odds. I don't wish death on the man, but the abbot is an ass. I mean, that is true. I understand why Peter jumped to that conclusion. Master, Peter was furious. He's only giving you a day to find the murderer. Why'd you even agree to find who really killed Otto anyway? It didn't turn out well last time, did it? Why do it again? Everyone deserves justice, Casper. Honestly, anything to keep from going back to Nuremberg. I don't want to talk about it. I'm worried about what could happen to the library. Peter did threaten to burn it down. I love that. We're not really... We don't really care about the monks. We just care about the books. Everyone deserves justice, Casper. You have a good heart, Master Andreas. So, what do you think? Who do you think did it then? Where do we even start? We should talk to Lenhard. He's always hated the peasants and supported the abbot. He was very vocal against Otto in the town commons the other day. He might have hated Otto enough to kill him. It's worth talking to him and finding out. Even if he didn't kill Otto, he might know who else had motivation to, yeah. Oh, what about Martin Bauer? When we saw him talking to Otto, they seemed to be arguing over something. It's not likely. Martin supported Otto and the peasants. Yeah, I don't think Martin. Martin was always an ass. If they had a bad enough argument, he could have wanted to kill Otto. It would be worth talking to Martin to see what they were discussing. He might have an idea who would want to... Yeah, he might have an idea. Good idea. Who else? Can't think of anyone else who would want to kill Otto. I'm sure we can find some other suspects. We'll have to do some more investigating to find out who the murderer is. But we better move fast. Could the murderer confess to Father Thomas? Probably not. That would be foolhardy. Or maybe. Even if the murderer did, Father Thomas is bound by a seal of confession. He won't tell us. I mean, that would be quite foolhardy. However, we could eavesdrop on confession. Since St. John's Eve just happened, the townsfolk will all come in to confess. Oh yeah, one of the townsfolk might have heard something anyway. That's a good place to start. We could also ask around at the Gold Hand. The travelers might have seen or heard something useful. People will tell outsiders anything. They might have heard something we missed. What about the person who ran by us in the forest? They were wearing these flowers. I've never seen them before. Right. We have to find the source of those flowers in the woods. That might give us some sort of connection to the killer. I think that's personally the best clue, really. The best lead, rather. We have a lot of good places to start. Even though time is short, we have a good chance at finding the real killer. Alright, let's get to work. Oh dear. So the question is, with this investigation, unlike when we investigated the the Baron, like, will we have a limited amount of time to, like, only go thorough on one lead, or will we be able to search, like, multiple? Hello, Master Maler. Anything I can do for you? Yes, actually. You were pretty vocal against Otto in the town commons. What was that about? Just what I said then. I don't want anyone to get hurt, especially now. We've already had one death in Tassing. We don't need any more. What about the plight of the peasants? They're dying too. That doesn't explain why you spoke out. Otto never advocated for violence. You were opposed to Otto's ideas, though. He spoke against violence. Yeah. Otto was an ideologue. He didn't see the reality of the situation. The Golden Hand relies on pilgrims and travelers for its business, Andreas. If Otto got his way, everything would be chaos. Swabia is burning as it is. We need the law to live civilized lives, Andreas. What Otto was advocating for scared me. I'll do whatever I can to find the murderer, and instill order again. Well, it's hardly better now. Otto was the only thing holding Peter back. Seems like a strong motive to want Otto out of the way. Otto was the only thing... Yeah. Dear God, I hadn't considered that. I pray this ends quickly. I should get back to work. If you need anything else, Master Maler, just let me know. I mean, I kind of get her... what she's saying there, but I don't think that's enough to make her a suspect, is it? Alright, let's just take a look at the journal. Another murder. Wait, we can't do paying respects? Oh, we've done paying respects. The Miller, so we can look at the Miller, we can do the Golden Hand. I should speak to Nico and see if his or his family have heard anything from the people around town. Okay, well, we're in the Golden Hand now, so we'll do some asking around here first. Father Thomas, and can't let Peter endanger them. Okay, so yeah, let's do some asking around here. Joshua, God bless you. Hey, Killian, God bless you, Master Maler. Alright, Nico. Master Maler, is there anything I can do for you? Nico, have you heard anyone in here talking about Otto's murder? Not just talking about it, but, you know. Yeah, you know. He understands, Casper, thank you. Like they had something to do with it? Oh no, I think I'd remember something like that. Then again, I try not to eavesdrop on conversations. I don't want to get yelled at, or worse. But maybe you could find more luck talking to people. Beer always tends to loosen people's lips. Buy a round for everyone, and you can have the run of the place. You'll be here a while, though. Why not? It's worth trying. Interesting idea, maybe later. Until then. Okay, so that... Yeah, it's gonna be one of those things, is it? Hello, Andreas. Yeah, so once again, it looks like whichever lead we choose to follow is probably going to be using up a fair bit of day. Which is not ideal. So let's get a bit of a traction on some of the other leads. So what was the other one? We had Golden Hand, we've done that. I should buy around for everyone and see what I can learn. But that's definitely going to take up some time. The Miller. Let's talk to Lenhard. Yeah, I think that's a good one. Let's go talk to Lenhard. Hello, Master Maler. Hey, Paul. Elsie. Bless you, Master Maler. Alright, where is he? Oh, hang on. Gotta pet the dog. You guys know what it is by now. Obligatory in this playthrough, we pet the animals. Good doggy. He's a good boy. Lenhard, we got questions, buddy. Andreas, it appears you're caught up in another murder again. Quite unfortunate timing for you. Quite unfortunate for you, given your meal with Baltas and Dr. Stoltz. If you can find the real killer and prevent more bloodshed, maybe it's a good thing I was here. Yeah, let's go. You too, Andreas? I understand Peter thinking the worst of me, but... why would I kill Otto? Why would I kill Eva's husband? What does Otto being Eva's husband have to do with anything? That's a good question. Well, I mean, she's one of the only decent peasants in Tassing. And she married up. A carpenter is more respectable than a farmer. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that even if I disagreed with Otto, I wouldn't kill him. Say nothing. In any case, if you get tired of investigating, my door is open. If you'd like to join my family for a meal, or see the mountains, just let me know. See the mountains? Yes, for a brief hunt. Hunt? Yes, for deer. I might be able to help you get some perspective on the situation. I'm investigating Otto's murder. A hunt hardly seems appropriate. If it would help, I can tell you what I know. And I know a fair deal. Interesting. What do you know? No, come hunting with me and I'll tell you. Oh, God. Can we come back? Alright, let's do it. Wonderful. You'll have to leave the boy behind, though. He'll slow us down. I understand. Casper, you can stay here with Paul until we return. Alright, Master. Alright, I hope this doesn't, occupy the whole day or something. How is the climb suiting you, Maler? It's a bit more challenging than I was expecting. The worst is over. There's only a little way to go. Rest for a moment and let me know when you're ready to continue. Oh, man. This guy moves, doesn't he? I can see all of Tassing and Kerso from here. I probably have enough time for a quick sketch. Despite all of Tassing's troubles, it looks peaceful from up here. Why is this so hard? It's like my mind just wants my hand to stop. I can't even draw something as beautiful as this valley. Useless. What a waste of time. Yeah, his head's not in the game anymore, is it? All that space devoted to fields. It's a pity we need the peasants to work them. Why do you hate peasants so much? I'd say they're worthless, but they do necessary labor, I suppose. Even so, they're filthy brutes, idiots to the last, fit only to toil. It's hard to really think of them as people. How did you develop such contempt for them? My father taught me that if you try to help a peasant, they'll only drag you down into their muck. Like a dumb cow stuck in mud. It's best to leave them to their fate. Still, their women are of some value. Don't misunderstand me, they're as stupid as the men, but they do have some charms. When they're young, of course, they age like buttermilk in the sun, haha. What does it matter to you? You're a married man. Andreas, marriage is for raising children, keeping a household. There's nothing wrong with enjoying fruit from a tree in another man's yard from time to time. Given your contempt for them, I'm surprised any peasant woman would lay with you. Yeah. Their husbands are fumbling oafs, fat, ugly, and stupid. Some of them don't even know what the touch of a real man should feel like until I've been with them. Damn! As for the rest, they're easy to convince when there's a poor harvest year, or when they're behind on their taxes. You are... Yeah, he is a... But do we want to antagonize him? I mean, he is a piece of shit, but... So you force them? It's their choice. No one's being forced to do anything. Starve or sleep with you. What a twisted way of looking at the world. Your jealousy is showing, Maler. The truth is that they all want to be with me. They just need an excuse to ease their conscience. Something I'm sure you've never been burdened with. I don't need Father Thomas to tell me when to feel guilty, Andreas. Neither do you. Well, that's enough talk for now. Are you ready to head up? Yeah, let's continue. Deer come through the clearing at all times of year. There's a natural build-up ahead. We can watch from there. Okay, we're gonna actually hunt something. I don't believe we're hunting with this guy, honestly. I have to admit, I didn't think much of you when you were last in Tassing. Poor artist and all that. That's interesting because I didn't think much of you either. Yeah, what changed? You made something of yourself, became a master in Nuremberg. In 7 years, you've gone from boarding in a rundown peasant's hovel to running your own successful workshop. Men like us make our own fortune. Didn't your father build a mill? The old mill? I built this one. The only windmill in Bavaria. With his fortune. You're missing the point. We've built something for ourselves. Peter Gertner will toil the same field his father did until he drops. Big Jorg will do the same. Peasants ask for the world, but they can't even comprehend what's outside of their tiny plot of land. Where is this leading? This rebellion by the farmers, it won't go anywhere. Whether it ends peacefully or violently, they won't win. If they need a scapegoat for Otto's death, look to Martin Bauer. Martin Bauer? Why would he want to kill Otto? Martin didn't want to support Otto's little rebellion. He was quite happy with the way things were. Something changed recently. I think Otto learned something about Martin that Martin didn't want to get out. It was dire enough to change Martin from resisting Otto to wholeheartedly supporting him in front of the town. That's it? What if, how fortunate it is that you were eating with Werner and Baltas when the murder happened. Yeah, what evidence is there? Find some. If Otto found out, others must know, or at least have suspicions. Shh, get down. He's here, see him? You lead, I'll follow. We doing it? You missed me by inches. I heard the ball fly past my head. Yeah, dude, what was that? Better than hearing it hit the back of your skull. I'll admit that it's not the most accurate weapon, but it hit the target in the end. What a privilege, not getting my head blown off by my hunting partner. Oh, relax, Miller, you're fine. Let's find the stag. It can't have gone far. And this guy's a real piece of work. It's not dead yet. It looks like we both wounded it, but not enough. It's easy enough to kill a dumb beast when it's helpless. You seem to take pleasure in overpowering helpless creatures. It is the nature of the wolf to feed upon sheep. You're a miller, you make flour. I'm a miller with a gun. Now then, let's find a long stick to carry the deer. This guy is definitely not one of my favorites. It was a good hunt. Thank you for coming with me. Thank you for inviting me. I went with you hoping you would tell me something useful about Otto's death. And I did. Maybe it wasn't what you wanted, but I don't really care about what you want. Think about what I said about Martin. I'll look into it. I'm glad to hear it. Good luck, Andreas Maler. Oh, crud. 12 hours remain. Okay, so... Oh my days. Let's just check here quickly. Anything going on? No. Nothing by the ruins. Okay, so we have something of a lead. Martin Bauer. But... I don't know, it seems a bit flimsy. So let's see. We've done the Lenhard bit. So basically, we can buy a round for everyone at the Golden Hand. We can spy on Confession, Father Thomas. Oh yeah, I think that's about it. So in terms of leads, we don't have anything too spectacular. Oh, Andreas, what have you come back to? This is this is awful, just awful. I should never have allowed Klaus to publish the 12 articles. This is what happens when common people get agitated by reading nonsense. Nonsense? Is that what you think of the 12 articles? I spoke rashly. There is merit to the fundament of the 12 articles, of course. There is even merit in the ideas of Martin Luther, but I'm not sure to advocate that the peasantry read his works. These pamphlets, these books, can make people crazed, furious. Sister Amalia and I have seen what happens when good people become part of a mob. Well, what do you mean? Before we came to Tassing, I was the priest at a town near a Benedictine convent. The town was full of good people. But the good people were whipped into a panic by an educated neighbor, the town doctor. He had read the Malleus Maleficarium. It had put ideas in his head. The Malleus Maleficarium is The Hammer of Witches, a treatise of witchcraft published in Speyer in 1486. Theologians at the University of Cologne condemned the book as unethical and not in line with Catholic doctrine. Despite this, the book has enjoyed widespread popularity. Okay, why? The book was condemned by theologians. The author was driven out of Innsbruck? Yeah, the author was... Yeah, let's go with that bit. The doctor's copy contained a sound endorsement from the faculty of the College of University of Cologne. One thing the book's author and the doctor shared was a contempt for and hatred of women. In the convent, the doctor saw a coven of witches. In Sister Amalie, he saw not a mystic, but a woman possessed by evil spirits, speaking blasphemy. But surely the local magistrate didn't believe that. Even St. Hildegard came under suspicion for her visions. And she prevailed, praise God. But we do not live in St. Hildegard's time. The doctor believed the nuns were witches. The local magistrate did not agree, but that did not stop the doctor from inflaming his neighbor's fears. No matter what I did, no matter what I said, it made no difference. They wouldn't listen to reason. They wouldn't even listen to scripture. In the dead of night, they gathered at the convent and set fire to it. Sister Amalie was lucky to escape with her life. The rest of the nuns were not as fortunate. So I am all too aware of what can happen when a mob forms. I should have known it would happen again. This is my fault. You can't blame yourself for this, Father? Why not? I share more than a small measure of responsibility. You'd think that Otto's death would have shocked the farmers into abandoning a hopeless cause. It's only inflamed them. Do what you can to keep the peasants calm. I'm still looking for Otto's killer. Should have never come to this. The abbot should have known he was playing with fire. Yeah, come on. And what about Otto and Peter? What about Klaus? Shouldn't they have known? Peasants are being butchered all over Swabia. I just want this to stop before it gets any worse. I suppose there's no good fretting about what's already happened. I have to minister to the people of the town as best I can, given the circumstances, and pray for the best. Speaking of which, I need to hear confessions for the townsfolk. It's a Tassing tradition after St. John's Eve, in case they get up to any mischief that they can't wait until Easter. I expect they'll be coming early in the morning. If you could excuse me, I need to prepare. Of course, Father. Alright, So how would we spy on confession then? Oh, hello. Attilia? Andreas, enjoy the bonfire? Up until the murder, I suppose. They only seem to happen when you're here. What are you doing back here, anyway? I came to pay my respects to Brother Piero. Yeah. Why? He can't hear you. He's gone. Seems like a strange response for a woman who made a shrine to her dead husband. Yeah. I don't think he can hear me, idiot. It's for me. I'm not going to spend my few remaining years on this earth moaning over his grave. Do you work for Father Thomas? Work for? I'm his slave. I clean this damn church and keep his house so I have a roof over my head. Around the time the Baron was murdered, I lost my home. That bastard, the abbot, took it from me. Now I have to rely on the charity of the church. I hate the church as much as the abbey. I wish there were a hell so I could send a lot of those holy men there. I'm surprised Father Thomas lets you stay here. I mean, I understand. You don't. You can't. No matter. Do you know anything about Otto's murder? No, why would I? And why do you care? I'm just asking. You never know who might have seen or heard something. I don't want to see Peter and the other peasants burned out. Yeah. Well, I haven't. Are we done? Yes, until later. Fine. Honestly, considering we tried to help her out, she's just been the most ungrateful, antisocial, just, cantankerous old woman out there. But apparently, speaking, one of the friends of the channel did mention that there was actually a way to save her home. So if we had chosen the law background instead of the theological one, then we could have actually found a way to prevent her from getting kicked out of her establishment. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame that didn't work out. Let's go to the Shrine of Sensatia. Maybe look for some clues or something. Oh, look at these flowers, Master. Yes, but these don't match the ones you picked up. We should keep looking. Are we likely to see more of those flowers here? Or let's go over to the waterfall region. What about these, Master Andreas? No, these flowers are red. They don't match what you found. It's the waterfall. Anything here? Master Andreas, more flowers. Still not quite the match we're looking for. Surely we'll find the right ones. Two innocents. Right, there is... Before we go talk to Martin Bauer, there's one more... I know. There might be one more place where we can go look for the flowers. Mayhaps. No, not there. Come, not those wildflowers. One would think those wildflowers, but not those wildflowers. We want to go up here. I'm thinking we check out the convent, the nunnery. Ah, feverfew. It always smells so fresh. Oh, I thought it would have been those flowers, maybe. Let's check these out. Tassing is lucky to have such wonderwood naturally growing. Had to buy them back in Nuremberg. Ah, the many-petaled cinquefoil. It grows so easily. It's considered a weed. Hey, Margaret. God bless you, Master Maler. Hello, Sister Margaret. Sister Gertrude said one of the townsfolk was killed. What happened? Otto Zimmermann, the town carpenter, was crushed by part of the construction at the Rathaus? Oh no. I heard some of the sisters saying it was a murder, and the peasants chased the monks into the library. Sister Zdena even said they were accusing Father Abbot. Is that true, Master Maler? Yes, but it couldn't have been the Abbot. I'm trying to find out who really killed Otto. Yes, but no one knows who killed Otto. I'm trying to find the truth. I mean, these are the same, aren't they? What's... Yeah, I mean, yeah, let's go with this one. I pray you do, Master Maler. Everyone's getting scared. I heard Sister Sophie last night crying. Mother Illuminata says God will preserve us, but everything just keeps getting worse. Maybe the Lord is punishing the Abbey. Why would God want to punish Kyrso, sister? With everything happening in Swabia, that I don't think God needs to punish Kyrso specifically. A man's heart plans his way, but the Lord... yeah, why would the... I don't think the abbot should treat the peasants so harshly, but... I don't know what to think anymore. I'm sure you'll be safe in the convent's walls, whatever happens. Has anything else happened in the convent recently? Well, a man ran into me when I was washing lettuce in the herb, but a few days ago. Is that so strange? Yes, even in a joint monastery, the sisters and brothers' quarters are separated. He should have been in the church, since it was almost Vespers. Who was it, sister? Can you describe him? I can do my best, even though the hut was dark. I knew it was a man because his figure was taller than any of the sisters, and he grunted when he bumped me. Could it be one of our suspects, Master? Perhaps. Did you recognize his voice? No, he didn't say anything, but I felt the texture of one of the habits when he bumped into me. His skin was softer too, and he was knocked back when we collided. He grabbed me and moved me out of the way. No beard, either. What would a brother be doing in the herbal hut? I don't know. He startled me, but was in and out of the hut before I could call out. Banged things around, too. I think it was one of the younger brothers. The rest aren't light on their feet. I can hear them shuffling all the way across the garden. That still leaves a few suspects. Brother Lucas, Brother Gui both fit the description, as does the abbot. But the abbot has his own house. What would he be doing sneaking around in the herb hut? You're right, Father Gardner wouldn't dig around here. Father Gardner would just order one of the brothers to get something for him anyway. Master Maler. How cheeky. Haha. That leaves Lucas or Gui. If I may, Master Maler. Yes, Sister Margaret? Brother Lucas and I are friends. I don't think he'd hide from me. That leaves Brother Gui. Guy's young and fast enough to be in and out in a flash. But Sister Margaret, what was he doing here? I don't know, Master Maler. I couldn't tell what he was doing, or if he took anything. By the time I realized what happened, Sister Sophie came and got me for supper. I see, what a peculiar... did you tell any of the sisters? I told Sister Gertrude about it, and she agreed it was very odd, since whoever it was should have been at supper. I might be able to help you identify which herb jars he grabbed. We should get her blessing first, though. She's a stickler about her herbs. Would you help me find her? Of course, sister. Sister Gertrude, may I take Master Maler into the herb hut? We're looking for anything that man might have left behind. Ah, your mystery intruder. Why are you so interested, Andreas? We think Brother Goy was rooting around. He may have left something. We'd like to double check. To see if whoever it was left anything behind that may be connected to Otto's murder. They may have taken something that relates... yeah, we'd like to double check. Very well. I'd prefer if you just open every jar. I'd prefer you not just open every jar, however. Some of the herbs need to remain sealed. Then how are we supposed to figure out if he left anything? I know the jars by sound. If you gently shake them, Master Maler, I should be able to tell you which ones he picked up as I came in. I know he used 3 of the jars. Once we find all 3, we can figure out which is the last one he opened. Alright, that sounds reasonable. This way, then. Okay, so... we're going to be testing out some jars. Let's examine this one. Don't spill that one. I just made a new batch of hydromel, so it's very full. We use it as a base for many remedies, so I'm always making more. It's fun to drink, too. Much nicer than the wine we have at supper. Should we pick it up? No, it was something different. Yes, he definitely picked that one up. What does Papa do? Master Maler, please shake each jar in order and I'll tell you if it makes the right sound. That one's so small. That one holds poppy seeds. The seeds are potent when eaten to induce sleep, so we don't use them very often. I remember eating some before my eye surgery. I was woozy for a long time afterwards. Okay, let's pick it up. No, he opened a different jar first. Okay, let's try the Mandroga. No, yep. Okay, so he opened the dill first. Yes, that was the first jar. And then this one here. Alright, I think that was the second jar he used. So then this must be the third one. Yes, that's it. That's the right jar. Wonderful. It seems like it's still sealed. Let's see what's inside. Oh my. What? What is it? That's a lot of money. Brother Guy was hiding all this in the herb hut, but why? Brother Guy, he's in charge of the treasury. Why would he need to put all this here? I'm not sure, but it's definitely suspicious. I should do some more investigating. Anyway, thank you both for your help. Okay. That was, quite productive, I gotta say. So, maybe we will follow up with, Brother Gui and see if he's embezzling funds from the treasury. But that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.